Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Had some issues here with the stream. Hope everything's okay. Got a new plugin. This is the frog face. If you're watching this on the rerun, go ahead and skip through about 6 minutes through the countdown timer, or go to about minute 14, and around minute 14 is when the show really kicks off. And I'll see you after the wait screen. I do this little announcement because if I clip off the countdown timer, you won't get the live chat replay or closed captioning. So those are important for you, important features for you. So I'll see you after the countdown timer. We'll get that going now. And as always, we'll do some jams while we wait. Always have the mic hot, too. Now people are rolling in. Hi, Jen. Brenda G's Designs. Billy Burt. If you're in the chat room, say something in the chat so I can know you're here. Or you can remain anonymous. That's fine, too. Mr. Dave Gatton, Jim Dockrell, Billy Burt, Bob Lee, Jen, Steve's here, Harneo Media, Brenda G. Everyone's piling in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I always have the hot mic during the countdown timer. Yes, yes, yes.
Welcome to All Things YouTube. Your host, Matt Haas, will be here soon. While you're waiting, here are 4 things you can do. 1. Get to know others in the chat room. Make friends. Don't be shy. Only awesome people like yourself are allowed in here. 2. Share this show. Hey, your friends also need to up their YouTube game. 3. Like and join this show's Facebook page and group. They're both great resources. Finally, slap a big ol' like on this video. That really helps. Matt will be here soon.
All right, all right, all right. More audio jams. Who doesn't love this? Such awesome free music on the interwebs by amplitunes.com. Not sponsored. Brenda. Hey, Anna B. Welcome, welcome. Always here on the hot mic during the countdown. Dave Gatton, I saw you were at a class reunion over the weekend. Looks like you had a good time. Fun stuff. If you have any YouTube questions, get them ready. I will answer them on the show. Dave Gatton, you had asked a question earlier, so I will try and address that. Making Sawdust is here. Hello. All right, all right. Dave says he had a great time. Nice. Noise. I learned how to get to the new streaming dashboard. Kind of lost it for a few weeks there. I tried everywhere. It was one of those things where it's right in front of you the whole time. Did you ever open the refrigerator and like, where's the milk? Where's the milk? Where's the milk? And it's center, middle shelf in the front.
It's 7 o'clock.
Making sawdust. My question is, how can we be as awesome as you? Follow all the advice here on all things YouTube, making sawdust. Yeah. Days are getting cooler. I have the windows open in the Awesome Wood Things office. Because believe me, with all the lights in this studio, it gets hot. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, Anna's got to go. Need some sleep. All right, Anna. Good night. Thanks for popping in. Drop a like on your way out. If you wouldn't mind, that'd be great. All right, we're going to get this going. Get ready here. Get the starting music. Almost starting. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm Matt. This is All Things YouTube, and I am so glad you're here. Tell your friends about the show. It's going to be awesome. Got a awesome news snippet to share with you. A lot of good things happening on the YouTube platform. Like, really, really good. Like, this is going to positively impact everyone. I'm super excited to share it with everyone tonight. Let's see who's here in the chat room. We have Billy Burt, Brenda G's Designs, Jim Dockrell, Harneal Media, Anna B Workshop. I think she just popped in and had to run. She's over in the UK. Making Sawdust, Jen's Woodworking and Things, Dave Gatton, Harneal Media, a couple people, Bob Lee's Wood Shop and Other Things, Jen's Woodworking and Things. And I probably said a few people a couple times, but that's all good. If I missed you, I'll get you when you come around. As always, if you have a question, choose the @ symbol and start typing All Things YouTube. Hit the little name that pops up and then type your question. I will see it nice and big and yellow on my screen because I can't see that many chat messages at once. And it glows bright yellow when you do that. So that's a good indicator. I'm on Discord today. If you have Discord and you want to join, watch the show live and then call out any questions that I might miss. That's how to do it. If you don't know what Discord is, that's fine. It's a way for people to talk to me in my earbuds, but you can't hear them, but I can. And it's to make the show better for you. Let's take a look at some people who optionally support me with some monthly monetary donations through Patreon. This is my Patreon site. Yes, it is branded with the Awesome Wood Things channel. That's my other channel, but it also helps with all things YouTube. We've got some top sponsors, Mr. Jerry Brown from PollyWantsACrafter.com, Portal Woodworks, and Osprey Mama. Thank you for being top sponsors. Another top sponsor, Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs. The ones on the bottom are YouTube channels, except for this one. That's a podcast. We've got Shane's Hobby Shop, Miter Mike's Wood Shop, #Marvelous McKenna. She's McKenna, and she's marvelous. Anna B Workshop, OJ Woodworking Crafts, Javi's Wood Shop, Marcel's Workshop, JP Woodwork, that's Mr. Jamie Page, The Mad Maker, Christopher Smith, and Mr. Mike Laffey from Maybe I've Said Too Much.com. That's a podcast that I loves. Also, we have special thanks for Makers Media Network. I'm a proud member of Makers Media Network. Find out more at makersmedianetwork.com. Not sponsored. I have no sponsors on this show, except my fake sponsor, the Paulcast Patcast podcast. The best show that doesn't exist. There's nothing you can go to get more information, and there's like no schedule for the first episode, but I want it to exist. And if it does, it will be glorious. Oh my goodness. Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs is here. Says, hey. Glad you're here. Do you know what I do on Thursday nights? I do a show with Miss Brenda Lee from Brenda G. from Brenda G's Designs. Mind Equals Blown is the name of the show. That's where we share interesting facts. We ask you to share interesting facts. If it blows our mind, you get free tacos and cowbell rings. It's a support stream. You can get support for your channel, find new friends, make new friends. It's a blast, and it's getting super popular. Seriously. You have to check it out. Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. So much fun on Mind Equals Blown. Simply Wooden Creations is here. Hi, Mr. Russ Clarity. Glad you've stopped by. Don't forget about all the free stuff. I've got All Things YouTube Show. That's a Facebook page. Give it a like. And then the All Things YouTube group, the most important one, where you can get YouTube help from me and the community there. All of that's for free. Join the group. Like the page. Yippee-ki-yay. All right. What's going on with Matt Haas? I got some mail. I want to share a piece of mail for you today. You know, I also run in the woodworking world and the making world. And I get, we get stickers. And I've got stickers. If you want a sticker, let me know. I'll give you one of these awesome Wood Thing stickers. But look at this one. Let's see the bent nail. That's from Harju. Yes. Harju. So I got this. Look how tiny it is. It's like only the size of like not even my face. It's a little baby, little teeny tiny one. Well, got something in the mail. Look what it is. The big Harju. Tiny. This is the baby, and that's the daddy. So I got the big Harju sticker, and he sent me a country bed shop too. Not sponsored. I just like to share when I get cool stuff in the mail. Yeah. Thank you for that. It's going to go in my secret project I'm making. I'm making a project with stickers from the maker community. If you're an artist of any kind and you have stickers and you want it to be part of my art project that I'm making that will incorporate stickers from the community, let me know and send it on in. That's the address. That was the address. That was it. Portal Woodworks is here. He says, howdy, y'all. Oh, let's see if we got the chat working here. Yes, look at that chat. Real-time chat happening on screen, folks. Yes, we have very high production value here. That's what we do around here. High production value. Yep, I love it. I love it when it works. I think I had some issues with the alerts going out. The notice went to next week's show. And I think it was because I was messing with this, and I was starting and stopping, sending the stream to YouTube before I pushed the live button. I don't know. Who knows? And look at this. I am almost at 200 subscribers. Or as we like to say, red button pushes. Drop a like on this if you haven't already. That helps too. All right. Gonna have to make a little stand for my mic, says Brenda G from Brenda G's Designs. Yeah, for the address card. Yeah, I should make a little something. I mean, if I get it right, it will stay. There you go. But if I pop my peas, bye-bye. All right, let's get into the YouTube news of the week. Like I said, there was one item, but it's a biggie. Let's take a look. Pop out over here. Let me open this to just in a new tab. Get a new tab going, and we'll go over to Studio. Studio Beta is now the default. You all know that, right? No more landing in Creator Studio Classic by default. All right, I'm going to go over to comments. Has this appeared for everyone yet? Get the magnifier out here. Look it up here in the filter. See where it says comments I haven't responded to? Up in the filter. Man, this is some beautiful stuff. See, before the filter just used to be search. That was the only item. Now you've got this and this and this and this. Lots of good stuff there. It looks insignificant, but it's not insignificant. It's actually pretty huge and will be directly beneficial to you and your channel. Let me show you how. These are different search parameters you can have to filter, well, they call filter parameters, but it's really a search under the hood. So you can say subscriber count greater than 1K, and I'll take this parameter off. So now everyone that has 1,000 or more subscribers is showing across my entire channel. See up here? Well, see up here? I have my whole channel. I'm not targeted on a specific video. Hey, Mr. Mark Lindsay CNC is here. I made a Amazon purchase today, Mark, and I used your Amazon affiliate code. So I finally bought a second mouse that you can plug in with USB to recharge. I've had this one forever, and it takes batteries. And you don't know how often I go to the store to buy batteries. I bought so many batteries for this thing, because I use it all day, every day, that I paid more in batteries than it cost for the hardware. So I finally got smart and bought myself a new mouse. So you can watch that come through on your Amazon affiliate dashboard. Okay, so we're talking about these filters, and they do what you think. So you choose the option you want, and you can change the parameter. So let's see if I have any comments from people with subscriber counts higher. Now, but you only have these options: 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, and 10 million, or something like that. So now here's everyone that has. Oh, look at this, Mark Lindsay, you made the cut. He recently rolled over 10,000 subscribers. Let's see if there's anyone who's more than 10,000. 100,000. Anyone? Nope. No one over 100,000 has commented on All Things. Now, it's a relatively new channel, so that's fine. Let's see what else you can do. Let's do subscriber count back. Let's go back to, say, over 100, okay, just for funsies. And you can combine them. This is the killer, super awesome feature. Let's take another look. Say response status, I haven't responded to, apply. Now, these are ones that I haven't commented on that are over 100 subscribers. And some of these I just put, I interacted with. Some I did the heart, some I did, but I haven't commented. Now, this one I actually did comment, so it's not 100%. And here's one I commented too. So they're still kind of working out the bugs, but it's going okay. So take that off. Now it doesn't matter how many subscribers they have. See how you can combine that? Let's run down the rest of them, and then I'll show you some good use cases. Contains questions. This one's awesome. So if it has a question mark or it sounds like a question, like look at this first one. Would you like to give me a shout? Period. It doesn't have a question mark, but that is a question. Question mark, question mark. So a lot of times what people will do, oops, I always forget to knock that little thing off. What they'll do is they'll come to the comments and say, just show me, I don't have much time, just show me everything that I haven't responded to yet that has a question. Boom. Or if you're really pressed for time and you only want to comment or you only want to reply to questions for people that have a lot of subscribers, you can combine those two. Oh, good call. Yeah, look at that. See, someone caught something I didn't catch. Harneel Media says, you commented on those with awesome with things instead of all things YouTube. Yeah, that's exactly right. So let's go back and we'll see. Haven't responded to. Let me put that. Response status. I haven't responded to. And see how I was saying this was a mistake? Not a mistake. It's actually supposed to be there because I commented on my other channel. I have so many YouTube channels. I can't keep it straight. Good call. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that from Harneel Media. Now, this doesn't apply to me. Channel member status. This is if you have memberships. I could run the report, but it comes up with a big sad no because I don't have memberships. I think you need 30,000 subscribers, and then people can pay you $4, now multiple tiers of money a month. It's kind of like a Patreon built into YouTube. I don't have enough subscribers for that. I'd like to get 200 though, but I don't have that yet. So if you have member status, you might be able to do that. Dave Gatton, do you have members over on your channel? That might apply to you. Another thing, subscribe to you, not subscribe to you. So now you can say only people who have subscribed to me, show me. This was the one I don't think is fully working. I think they need to. Yeah, I don't think that's fully working yet. And I think I mentioned that on some of my other stuff too. So it contains a question, subscriber status, channel member status, subscriber count, and response status. So that's really it. So here's the power combination. You say response, I haven't commented yet. If you've got a lot of time, do this one. If you're pressed for time and you only want to choose high subscriber count channels, you can combine them together. And this is only going to get better over time. They're going to continue to add more metadata fields in here that you can string together to make very super powerful search terms or search strings. See what the chat is saying here. He told me I was. Yes, hi, someone's on Discord. Welcome. Hi, Bob. Bob Lee's on Discord. Glad to have you there. Great. I have some chat support. Thank you, Bob. Good to have chat support. I like that. Yeah, Bob Lee's Woodshop and Other Things. He added to his YouTube channel name. I said, is that a tactic? Because a lot of pageant contestants will have super long names because they want more time on the microphone. Well, when people announce their names, they want to. So it's like Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Tiffany Amber Thiessen. So that's a 7-syllable. So maybe that's with Bob's Workshop, Woodshop, and Other Things. Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashir's. Long channel names. Oh my goodness. Frankie's CNC and Woodworking channel is here. Hello, hello. Glad to have you here on All Things YouTube. Got to take a drink from my man crafting mug. Not sponsored. If you want porcelain laser etched real Yeti merchandise, mancraftingtm.com. Not sponsored. I just like it. And he'll make you just one if you want, or more. He'll gladly make you more. But one of his benefits is he will just make one if that's what you want. I think that's cool. Oh, Jen's Woodworking and Things says she recently shortened her name because everyone complained it was too long. Oh, no. You know what? The thing about YouTube is you get it from both directions. My funniest example is, you'll hear, oh, you've changed. You're not the same anymore. You've changed. And then if you don't change, you'll get, you never change. It's like, does it make good business sense? And, I don't know. Do what you want. Have fun. That's really the key. I respond to all comments. Well, I have so far. Good on you, Mark, Lindsay CNC. I mean, you can kind of forget, but YouTube is a legitimate social media platform. Yes, it's a video sharing site, of course, but it's also a social media site. And comment, you've got to be part of the conversation. Comment on other videos and reply to the comments on your videos if you can handle it, because it can be a lot of work. But I try and respond in some way to everything. Sometimes if someone drops multiple comments, I won't comment on all of them, but I'll try and comment on everyone. Yep, Jen's Woodworking and Things says she responds to all except the nasty ones. That should be a topic, is how to be a troll. With the idea that knowing how to be a troll, you can know how to combat, how to deal with the trolls. I don't know. Yeah, if you have any show topic suggestions, definitely let me know. Oh, I did want to say, speaking of Mark Lindsay's, I talked earlier about his affiliate account. If you go over to awesomewoodthings.com/support, these are all the ways you can get a hold of me, including my affiliate stores. And that's actually on the right-hand rail over here, the Amazon graphic. You click that, just do your normal shopping, and then I get a couple pennies. And you get the same price for you. And you can buy a shirt, PayPal, physical address, and then Patreon. I need one more patron to get to my next milestone. That would be nice. Subscribe Star option too, but no one uses Subscribe Star apparently, or it's not as popular. Did you see that the owner of Patreon is a musician, and he's got all kinds of covers out there on the interwebs, on YouTube? Amazing. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I was watching this. I was watching covers because I love music. I mean, I'm learning how to play an instrument, and I'm like, that looks like the CEO of Patreon. Sure enough, it was. It's pretty nuts. Oh, Mark Lindsay has a comment. Mark Lindsay CNC says, "You been on Reddit lately? How to be a troll is huge topic." Oh my goodness, I have been on Reddit. My guilty pleasure on Reddit is not what you think. It's r/old people Facebook. What a crazy ride. And it's what you would think. It's people that don't know how to use Facebook. So it's screen grabs of Just the craziest stuff. Most of it is people using a Facebook post like a Google search, putting all kinds of crazy stuff, or responding to people but not at replying them. It's just fun. Or comments. It's not only Facebook. Sometimes it's comments on Google businesses and uh, reviews on Amazon. It'll be like, I've never been to this business! Exclamation mark. 1 star. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Jen's Woodworking and Things says, better to teach people how not to be a troll, LOL. Too many people need internet manners classes. Yep, yep. If you don't have any trolls, you're not trying hard enough, says Dave Gatton. Yeah, I did a funny spoof video about how awesome it is to get your first troll and how it's like a rite of passage and a celebration and a good thing. I think the spoof was, it was a service that would send someone out to your content and troll you on purpose, so then you could reply, post about the troll, and then you could get media clicks by celebrating your first. It wasn't funny. It was funny to me, but it wasn't funny. Oh, thankfully, Jen's Woodworking and Things says she hasn't had any bad enough that I had to delete them, but I've had a couple negative enough. I couldn't come up with a reply. You don't always have to reply. The one person I banned was it was the Führer, and it was who you thought it was. Like the avatar was who you thought it was. I was like, click, stay off. Oh no, Mark has a suggestion. Try r/I don't work here, lady. Oh yes, I've been there. Oh my goodness, that's insane. Yeah, they'll have like like a young person, like, you know, like 14 years old, will go into a coffee shop, and a customer would mistake them for someone who works there, and then is berating them because they're not getting her napkins or whatever like that. And it's just like, these poor kids are like, lady, I don't work here. And then them not believing it. Yeah, I remember, I saw you here the other day. Yeah, it's that's a good one. r/I don't work here, lady. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Maple Tree Studios is here. Welcome to All Things YouTube. I'm Matt. Glad to have you here, Maple Tree Studios. I just wrapped up the news of the week. It was a short news week on the YouTubes. And now we're going over comments, and people are... I suggested a topic that I should do a show on how to be a troll, with the idea of you knowing the tactics of a troll, you can combat them. But I don't know if that's a good show idea or not. My last 2 shows were really killer. I did video editing tips. Oh, and I have to get to Dave Gatton's question. That's coming. Video editing tips. And I did how to talk to the camera. And how to talk to the camera was so successful, I made a standalone. I took an hour's worth of content and crushed it down into 8 or 9 minutes. It's really good. And I list all of them out. I have hyperlinks in the description to all the time codes, so you can jump right to the one that you want. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Dave, you had a comment. Dave Gatton had a comment offline, and it was about YouTube's copyright tool, the freebie copyright tool that's inbuilt. And his complaint was, it doesn't seem to be working. I don't have that tool on this channel because I don't have enough subscribers to get that feature. And if I flip over to my channel, my Awesome With Things channel, that has enough subscribers that I have that feature, then I might interfere with the show because I have to be logged into All Things YouTube because I'm working there. But I will share this. That tool is a light version of Content ID. Content ID is the formal system that's very powerful and has a lot of features, and only a few select players are allowed to play in that world. It's usually YouTubers with a very high subscriber count or people who publish content off of YouTube, most notably the record industry and the television industry and the movie industry and some other, high content type things. And Content ID can find very specific instances of issues, small snippets of audio, small snippets of video. What YouTube has rolled out to everywhere. Oh, and Dave Gatton says it started working again. Cool. A few days later, I asked you about. Okay, well, hey, sometimes sometimes that happens too. I'll still finish my thought because it's important information. Sometimes that happens. This is a complicated website to put YouTube together, and that's another thing. YouTube is a website. Technically, it's a platform, but it is a website. It's got a web server. It serves web pages. It's a website. It's a website. It's a website. And sometimes things break. And when they break, it's usually just a piece of something that breaks. It's not all one. This is many servers are pushing this stuff out to you. Usually the features are all controlled by other servers and things like that. It's very complicated, the architecture. So when something does go wrong, it's usually one piece of functionality that breaks. And a lot of errors on YouTube is the display of information is incorrect. The actual capturing of information is rock solid, but it might not display the right count of subscribers or might not display the right number of views. They get kind of funky, and then the display gets figured out, and then it starts working. That's typically what happens. So I'm glad it was not working and then started working. But the system that people who are in the YouTube Partner Program have, people who have over 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours over the last year and have opted into the program and have been approved into the program called YPP, or YouTube Partner Program, where you share revenue on the ads. People who have that have this light version of the tool, and that only works on exact matches of the upload or near exact matches. So maybe 95% identical video re-uploaded. That's what it works on. It doesn't work on if you have a 10-minute video and someone takes 2 minutes of it and puts it up, that system, that the light version that everyone has, is not going to catch that. It just won't. It's not how. Patrick's workshop is here. He says, "Hello, peeps." Patrick, I'm going to put in an order here on your website. Look what he did. Get this going over here once it loads. So Patrick's been playing with his 3D printer, and he's got, this is patricksworkshop.com over here on the shop tab. Craig Jig Shop Vac Dust Port, full size compatible. Check that mamma jamma. You can connect a full size hose to this dust collector port. I currently have like a step down where the small tube connects to the system and then gets larger, and then the dust vac goes into that. So I think that's cool. And he's got a sale. They're on sale now. Again, not sponsored. Yeah, $20 was $16. And I think my shipping was like $7 or $8 on top of that. But hey, I like supporting the maker community, so there you go. And I could use that because my little adapter always goes missing, and then it's a whole big fight. This I can just stick right onto that sucker and keep it with the tool. That shall be fun. Does anyone have any questions? Any YouTube questions? I will take them. Or suggestions for show topics. I will take those as well. And do check the channel, because okay, Jenna, you have a question. I'll get to that in a moment. Thanks, Bob, for the Discord service. So yeah, I made a standalone video here about the comment filters. This was today's topic. And I made a standalone feature about the subscriber counts, how they've been rounded up. So some of these small videos are hitting the channel. And then here's my 22 tips video where that was 16 minutes. I took an hour's worth of content and condensed it down to a standalone video. And when you're in this video, check this out. Look at all these timestamps. This is super helpful. So if someone wants to go right to a topic, they just need to click that time code. And to program that time code, you just need to type a time code. Just type digit colon digit. That's it. It automatically does it. So if you want to go to this topic at 11:05, boom. I'm back there. Now, technically, it will stop people from engaging with your whole content and engage with less of it. But hey, I'm all about convenience. Convenience is what I'm giving to my viewers. And my hope is if I give you something convenient, you'll come back. And you won't feel like, oh, Matt made me wait through 8 minutes of stuff I didn't want. I just wanted to get to that good little nugget. Because this was they call it a listicle. Is that even a word? I've heard that batted around. Anything that's a list. So 22 tips, that's very eye-catchy. Lists have always done good on YouTube because I think lists just do good regular human nature. People like countdowns for some reason. What's the best? What's the worst? Give me all that information in a list form. Okay, Jen, you had a question. What was your question? Jen's woodworking and things. If you have a question. Oh, Jen had a question about videos being trimmed. Was that it? Videos being sniped? I'm trying to find the comment here. Okay. All right, looking for some comments here. All right. Oh, did Patrick ask me a question? Did he say what color he'll get it started? I think he said. Okay, so here's Jen's comments. She says, which feature? Oh, yeah, the feature is I forget what the actual name of it is, but it tries to find. Let me see if I can find it. I'll show you. I'll try and I might lose the chat, so let me switch accounts over here. And then I'm gonna give my show a thumbs up from my other account. Am I allowed to do that? You could drop a thumbs up too. Jen, I'm getting your answer here. Oh, it's just called copyright. Okay, so over here, see, it's just copyright. And then you click into this area. Now I don't have any, so it's not very much to look at. But the point is, this will flag any instance of a full re-upload of your content on the the YouTube platform. And the way they do it is, if you were there first, if yours was uploaded first, then you have the copyright to it. And the second instance will show up in that tool. The tool's called copyright. And that copyright page, that copyright tool, is a light version, a mini version, a reduced version of the system they call Content ID that no one has access to unless you have a very high subscriber count. Okay, got more questions here coming up from Patrick. He says, how does someone who hasn't made a video for 21 months get back into making videos? That's the thing. Patrick, he took a huge time off, and he's ranking up 10,000 subs here, 10,000 subs there, not interacting at all on YouTube. You've got some crazy awesome videos out there, Patrick. Let me tell you. How does someone get back into it? You just get back into it. You know, you light that fire and you get creative and you get going. Making awesome things. I mean, that's when on my woodworking channel, that's how I do it. If I'm jazzed about something, I'll just go and make it. Oh, look, this is a item I made. Spray paint artwork. Spray paint artwork with vinyl on the glass. And then I made the frame too. Made the frame. So I was watching spray paint art videos, and I'm like, I want to try it. So I just got on it. Just did it. Jen asked if that feature you were discussing was how people can tell if their videos are being sniped. Yes, Jen. That's exactly how. Other than stumbling across it yourself, or doing searches for content keywords that are similar to your video, or someone telling you where it is, that's how they do it. It's either that content area. If you have that, again, you have to have enough clout to be in the YouTube partner program, or you're a big time player and you have access to Content ID. That's exactly how they do it, because YouTube figures out all the duplicates and then sends the notice to the person that uploaded it first, because it presumes they're the owner of it. Dave Gatton says, Patrick, step 1, turn the camera on. There you go. I would think the Patricks know how to do that, because the Patricks have a very large, successful channel already. Jim Dockrell says, I've had a viewer tell me of a stolen video of mine. Always report it to the originator of the content if you can. Yeah, that's another thing, is a lot of these systems on YouTube and Facebook, you've got to be the one who was wronged to make a formal complaint. In other words, the person whose content was stolen needs to come forward and get the process going. You often can't do it on behalf of someone else. Although you kind of can. You see those little report flags everywhere. Just hit those little report flag icons and say what's bothering you, and you might get some action. Another thing, Patrick, is just start. Just start. Put something up there. Your fans will love it. No matter what it is. No matter how good it is or how bad it is, they'll love it. One video a year is hard enough, says Patrick's Workshop. Jen's Woodworking and Thing says, Shia LaBeouf gift. Just do it! Do it! Don't let your dreams become... I don't know. Mark Lindsay says his videos are too long and boring for folks to try and steal. Yep. Yep. Good stuff. The old cranky workshop is here. Hi, Chris. Chris Ahern. Old cranky workshop. I hope your shop is an acceptable temperature because where he lives, it's usually way too cold or way too hot. See, my shop is in my basement of my house, and the basement mostly has a stable temperature year round. But it's horrible to shoot video in when you're speaking because, the sinks drain and you hear the water coming down and the heater kicks on and the water heater kicks on and the furnace kicks on. It's not a quiet, or someone's walking. Someone just walking in the rooms above is enough. Yeah, so not a good place for video, capturing video. Great for the temperature. Yep. Well, folks, I think we'll end it there a little bit early this week. Again, I know that topic was brief today, but it is huge. Dave Hart's here. Hi, Dave. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. If you would, please, I would appreciate it. That's free for you to do, and it helps the channel out. Comment filters. If you don't have much time, just show me all the questions. Or if you want to filter it and you want to just hit reply to those who have larger subscriber counts, you can do that or not. Mix and match them and keep an eye on it because it's going to continue to evolve and it's going to continue to grow. Yeah, listen to this. Dave Hart, it's going to be 90 on Wednesday in Pennsylvania. He's in Pennsylvania where I am. It's funny. My friend's mom is coming to visit him and she lives in Oregon. And she's like, what is up with your weather? It's 90 degrees in October. That's the forecast. I'm like, hey, it's Pennsylvania. The seasons are like we have every season in Pennsylvania. We've got frigid, ice cold, brutal winters, and we have explosive heat, melt the skin right off of you summers, and everything in between. Yeah, and it can get brutal. I don't want to make excuses, but Pennsylvania roads, I think, are the 5th worst in the country. All the potholes and the severe weather doesn't help. Baking heat in the summer and freezing ice in the winter just destroys everything. Jen's Woodworking and Things says 63 here, 85 tomorrow, 66 on Wednesday. That's kind of more smoothed out than we're getting. And it was low 80s on Sunday, and now it's getting cooler. It's going to get a little bit more cooler, and it's going to spike back up to 90. Man, it's just nuts. Much like it is here in New York. Yeah, New York is very similar. All right, I think we'll end it here. If you have show suggestions, let me know. I'm not hard to get a hold of. And it's /Matt Haas on Facebook if you want to private message me. Just facebook.com and then no space /Matt Haas, no space. Send me a friend request if you haven't already. And try and get that up. Look at that. Few more. Come on. Tell your friends. Artfully Yours with Diana. Diana, I caught the last 45 seconds of your live show today. I'm going to have to go back and watch that. Artfully Yours with Diana. Good content over there. Another artist friend of mine. We're all artists in some way, but she has a lot of painting channels. Okay, we will end it there. Oh, and the one last thing. This is what I learned. If anyone live streams, I just want to share this with you because I finally figured it out. It's one of those things I stumbled over forever. So I want to go to the, not there. I want to go to the live control room. They just updated the live control room. So if you go here, that's not it. And if you go into one of these and then go here, that's not it. That's not it. The only where you can get to the new live control room is this little guy right there. There's links for live control room all over the interface, except that one. That's the one you want. And it takes you to the new streaming interface with the one push button on and off. Before there was like a ramp up period. You needed to go to like a preview mode, and then you had to get out of preview mode and go to live. This is just boink, one button. But that's where we'll end it. All right. Good night, everyone. I'm back on Monday. Oh, let me give you that. Here is Monday's show link. That's the 7th of October. Oh, and I got to drop the link for Mind Equals Blown. Go on both of these links I'm putting in the chat, please. And click the set reminder button. Yeah, on these two links. That would be good. Because you don't want to miss Mind Equals Blown with Brenda G. And you don't want to miss next week's show. Because the news cycle usually is like a slow news week and then a big news week. So if that holds true, it'll be a big news week next week, which will be awesome. And keep an eye on this, hit the bell over here because I am posting short standalone videos with a super topic in it. Okay, we'll leave it there. Thanks, everyone. Stay awesome. Good night. Thank you. And not ended yet. Got to push